I'm Decker Anstrom, the head of the U.S. delegation to the 2015 World Radiocommunication Conference, taking place here in Geneva during the next month. Now, the U.S. is placing a high priority on several important agenda items that can drive technological innovation and economic growth. I'll identify just several of them. First is an agenda item designed to advance the work begun at WRC-15 to globally identify more spectrum for mobile broadband services, which have become an essential infrastructure for many countries that supports a wide range of vital services. This is a high priority for the United States, and we are focusing particularly on three bands: the UHF band, the L band, and the C band. And we can provide more details on those later. A second priority is the agenda item dealing with unmanned aircraft systems that would further pave the way for innovative, remotely piloted aircraft to meet civilian needs. This technology is the next major wave in aviation and will affect many civilian applications such as disaster relief, border security, and the monitoring of wildfires, pipelines, and wildlife preserves. We believe that there is significant support for this item throughout the world, and we expect that there will be positive action sometime in November. Our third priority is global flight tracking, which will allow an existing practice, which is the transmission of data from airlines to the ground, to be picked up by satellites and relayed to remote and over-ocean locations. This agenda was prompted by the 2014 loss of the Malaysian airliner over the South Indian Ocean. Thanks to prompt action by the ITU and led by Canada and other partners, we believe that the world is close to a solution on global flight tracking. Our fourth priority has to do, as with all WRCs, with an important NASA proposals for space science research and exploration. And finally, looking ahead to the next WRC, we're bringing in a number of proposals to shape the agenda for the 2019 conference.
This WRC provides an unusually rich opportunity for the ITU to promote the growth of wireless telecommunications and aviation technologies that are as yet untapped and could really change the way we live and work. So from our perspective in the United States, the World Radio Conference 15 is something of a litmus test. Can the ITU function in a timely and effective way as a force for innovation? Can it untether the spectrum resources necessary to support these new technologies, which are so necessary to drive economic growth and narrow the digital divide, create wealth, create opportunity? We know these technologies are coming. In fact, many of them are already here.
If you stop and think about it, the most powerful and pervasive platform in the history of the planet is a mobile network. It's transformed economies. It's transformed how people live their lives. It's transformed healthcare, commerce, and everything else that it has touched throughout the world. But there's a basic problem with it, and that is that it relies on finite spectrum. And if we do not have the pathway for mobile technology to operate, we're not going to have the benefits of this incredibly powerful platform to continue to change the world and create opportunities for everybody in the world.